What's up? Welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be week 4 of me doing the GAPS diet. This is a specific diet I've been doing in order to help heal my gut. It was just kind of like a challenge I've been doing. But today's video is sponsored by ButcherBox. They sent me a big box of beef for me to try. And so in this video, I'm going to be making meals and cooking this meat and just telling you how good it is. So ButcherBox is a premium meat subscription service. They're dedicated to delivering high quality grass-fed and grass-finished beef, organic chicken, pork raised crate-free, and wild-caught seafood. And they send it directly to your door with free shipping. As you could see while I was unpacking my box, everything was frozen solid, and this box had been sitting on my porch like while I was away running errands and stuff, so they do a really good job with like packaging it all up. I love ButcherBox just because their meat tastes really good. I love that it's 100% grass-fed beef. I am always searching for very high-quality foods, and then I love that it can be free shipping right to your doorstep because that means that I don't have to go to the store, I don't have to be reading labels, I don't have to do any of that stuff. ButcherBox is also launching a new line of U.S. pasture-raised, grain-finished beef. So this beef comes from cattle that are pasture-raised and grain-finished towards the ends of their lives, providing a taste profile with more marbling and tenderness that you might be more familiar with when purchasing from a local butcher. However, unlike other grain-finished beef in the U.S., these cattle are not confined to feedlots and adhere to high animal welfare standards, including third-party certification. You can choose whether to do this option, or you can just stick with the existing 100% grass-fed, grass-finished beef. It really just depends on what you're looking for. I will have a link down in the description box so that way you can go ahead and sign up for ButcherBox. Right now, they actually have an offer between September 17th and September 21st. New members will receive 2 pounds of their new U.S. pastured raised beef in every box for the lifetime of their subscription. Like, literally for the lifetime that you are a ButcherBox member. So that is a really, really good offer. So definitely check out that link so that way you can sign up and try ButcherBox. Now, I've been showing you guys how I have been using the meat in these meals for this week. So I actually first had made a chili. I absolutely love chili. It is so easy to make and so delicious. And I put my homemade cultured cream on it. I've been eating a lot of fermented foods if you've been following my GAPS journey. And at first I had started out where it was like very, very strict. I was on the intro stages, but now I'm actually allowed to have just like kind of normal meals. I also made a homemade chimichurri and we ate that with one of the steaks from ButcherBox. Alvin had grilled it out on the Blackstone and this was so good. Unfortunately, I still had lost my taste and smell with COVID that I just had, so I couldn't fully taste all the flavors, but Alvin said it was one of the best meals that we've ever had. That chimichurri was just so fresh and delicious and the meat was melting in our mouths, literally. Now, the chicken I'm making obviously does not come from ButcherBox. I did purchase this on my own. I had just gotten a beef box from ButcherBox, but you can get chicken from them, and I have in the past. Now I'm making a curried slow cooker chicken, and this was so good. It had onions and green beans, and then I put a whole chicken and lots of curried different spices, and I literally slow cooked this all day, and it was just fall apart, super tender, absolutely delicious. I had actually prepped it the night before because I knew that I was going to be really busy in the morning doing some appointments, and so I just threw it in the slow cooker in the morning and it was just a really easy meal. Now I'm using the ground beef again from ButcherBox and making some stuffed peppers, and so I'm doing some tomatoes and some onions and frozen cauliflower rice. This is just a really easy meal, and then I ended up topping it with some raw grass-fed cheese. In this last like stage that I'm in for the GAPS, I was able to incorporate kind of like some things from full GAPS. So I'm doing some raw cheese, and then I'm also incorporating some cooked fruits and some fermented fruits. And so I've pretty much been able to like bring a lot of stuff back into my diet. I actually had almost lost 10 pounds from this GAPS challenge. So I had started at 211 and I ended up going down to 202. I actually found out that my body has been reacting to a lot of foods, according to a GI map I did with my sister, which that's going to be the next video out, is me sitting down and telling you guys exactly what my GI map has said and my blood work. And so I'm very excited because I got a lot of answers from that. And so that should be in the very next video. Right now I'm making a fermented hot sauce called Hot Nikki. This is from one of the cookbooks that I was using for gaps, and it's pretty spicy. It has habaneros and lots of herbs and stuff, but I am glad that I did the GAPS diet. I feel like it did teach me a lot about gut health and just like how easy it is to make fermented foods and how I should be eating those all the time. But then I'm actually working with my sister to do just a much more in-depth gut health protocol for me specifically. I'm excited to talk about that in the next upcoming videos. I'm still going to be filming what I eat for dinner. I know that you guys have really enjoyed like this whole series, and so I'm actually going to be eating more of a normal diet. I am going to be gluten-free for a couple months just to really help with the gut healing, but I'm going to be focused on high protein, high fiber, just eating, you know, all of the foods and not only trying to lose weight, but just healing my gut in general and also any type of insulin resistance or sensitivity that I'm having. I hope you guys are looking forward to those future what I eat videos and watching me cook and everything, because I do really enjoy showing you guys what I'm eating in a week. Maybe not every single meal like I did for GAPS, but definitely for dinners. You probably saw that I had made a fermented salsa. It might have been weeks 2 or 3 in GAPS, but I'm actually making the same version, but with peaches this time because of peaches being really fresh. And this is so good. It is so easy to make a fermented salsa, and we have been loving this with like organic corn chips. So incredibly good. Also previously I had a beef chuck in the slow cooker, and that we had some barbecue sauce and a fresh salad, and that beef chuck was also from ButcherBox. And then one of the last meats that we had from ButcherBox were these steaks that again Alvin cooked on the Blackstone. We actually had leftover chimichurri, so we wanted to have steak again so that way we could use up the leftover chimichurri. I also had baked potatoes with this with a little bit of raw cheese and some fermented salsa on it and some mixed veggies with butter, and it is so good. And like Alice, like she eats all these meals with us. We usually always offer her what we're eating, unless it would be something like crazy tough that maybe she couldn't eat, but she is going to town on everything. Definitely the steak. She's a meat eater like me. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out ButcherBox and get that promo before it goes away. And I will see you guys in another video soon. Bye everyone.